Hello, it is morning here and it is 51 degrees here in Maine this morning. It is chilly, very chilly. The chickens are out and they want to be fed. I like to throw some food on the ground for them to scratch around and get. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to switch this around so you can see the chickens. They're all standing here waiting for me to get my butt into gear and get some food for them. So, are you guys hungry? Are you guys hungry? Not like you don't have food, but you like me to throw stuff out because you're spoiled. I know. You guys are spoiled. All right. We're going to go over to the shed where they stay and get them some food. Here's the teenagers. My little teenagers. I got 2 roosters and 2 hens out of those. Don't need any more roosters. I have one. But they're so cute. She's talkative today. There you go. Ooh. Go get it. Now that I have gotten the chickens breakfast, I am going to go in and have mine, which is typically oatmeal. And I'm hungry this morning, so I can't wait to have my nice warm oatmeal to warm me up. Good morning. Happy booth day. I have you propped up in my onion bin hanging on my back wall here in my kitchen. I'm making some oatmeal this morning. Put a little dab of butter and a little bit of honey in there just to give it a little sweetness, because I'm sweet enough, as you know. I just got up a little while ago, so I haven't been in hair and makeup yet. That'll come next if I have time. If not, then I'm just gonna look hideous all day. Hideous, sir? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Behind the Craft Table, where I show you stuff that happens kind of behind the scenes. What I do to get ready, what what I'm doing for the day. So today is booth day. Having a little beet juice and vinegar mixture. Sometimes I put lemon in it. I did not today, so it's going to be a little tart with that vinegar in there. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, we're going to the booth today. I'm going to my one in Bridgeton, and this morning she's going to open a little bit early for the vendors to come in and put in their stuff, get their booths ready, fluffed up, restocked, all those things before that we open at actually 10 o'clock for our customers. So I need to get over there just about at 9 o'clock. I'm glad it's early to do that today because I have a doctor's appointment today. Scott has physical therapy today, and so it's going to be a busy day. And while he's in physical therapy, I think I'm going to go to my other booth and work on that. But I got to do one thing at a time because I get way overwhelmed. I don't know about you guys, but when I know I have a busy day and there's a lot going on, yesterday was the same, a lot going on, I just tend to like kind of want to shut down, and I don't want to do that today. I need to stay upbeat, stay going. So I'm going to get into my yummy beet juice and my oatmeal, and I'll get back with you guys in just a minute. We'll be on our way to my booth. I was thinking it was funny with these Band-Aid tins because they don't have metal Band-Aid tins anymore. They're cardboard. So it's kind of funny. This one definitely looks older. Looks like an older one. But they don't have metal ones anymore. They're just cardboard and they just fall apart. And you just throw them away. But these are always great for fishing and, I don't know, little things. Bathroom decor. You could and make a vignette with it. I'm going to try to put it in my booth, see if somebody might want to buy these. Like my husband said, he said they used to put fishing lures and hooks and all that kind of thing in them and put them in their fishing tackle boxes to keep everything together. So maybe somebody will want those for $1 or something. You know, might be worth putting it out there. Okay, nope. I just Google Lensed these to see what I could get for them or what they're going on eBay maybe. And these go consistently for $5 to $6 to $7. Just one little metal tin. This one I didn't look up because it's a little newer. I can definitely tell that. But this one, I'm like, I figured I'd put it in there for $1, but maybe I'll put a couple bucks on it now because it sells. Because I looked at the sold comps and it definitely sells for, like I said, $5 to $7 for just one of these little metal tins. So that's pretty cool. Before I head out this morning, I have a few things left to tag. I have brown tags is what I use in my booth because I don't like the white ones. They just they pop out too much, and I feel like they take away from the aesthetic of my booth, which I want warm, homey, cozy feel, not a big white tag hanging wherever. These you can still see, you know, when you put it on stuff, but it's not so in your face. You actually can see what I'm putting it on, not the tag as much. And I know you want people to see the tag because you want them to see what you're going to put on them, you know, what the price is and what they are and that kind of thing. But it's just, I just don't like it. So I have the brown tags. I get these off from Amazon. And I put my booth number on. I put what it is. This is a grapevine wreath. Thrifted this. It had Halloween ribbon wrapped all around it, but I like these for just the prim look of them. So I usually use Google Lens to figure out how much I want to make things, and I think this usually goes for, I don't really know how much they go for, but Google Lens says $33, which I don't go by what Google Lens says, but it gives me a rough guess on some things that I should put it, you know, what I should put it for. So I usually drop it down. So I think I'm going to put this at like $14.99 for now. And we'll see if it sells that way. It might be too much, might be too little. I'm not really good at what do I want to say, pricing my stuff. I'm not very good at it. I lowball myself all the time. I make sure I make my money back and a little bit more, but I don't double, triple, dipple my prices typically, unless it's something I worked really hard on. This, all I worked on was taking off the ribbon and just making sure it was clean, like there was no spider webs or anything on it. So this is going to go in. I think this would make somebody a really nice wreath for their door or above their fireplace, or even on the, just on the wall. Just the way it is. I love it just the way it is. It's beautiful. Alrighty. Hi. So I didn't make it into hair and makeup today. I got other things gathered up that I wanted to put tags on that I didn't do last night. And I'm getting ready to leave my driveway at the moment. Got everything packed up in the Jeep, and I'm gonna get going. I need to get over there. It's already 9 and it was supposed to start. It's rattling around. It's supposed to start at 9 o'clock. So it shouldn't take me too long though to get in and get things moved around. So, whew, driving down the road from my house. I'm not on the main road, so don't worry, I'm not driving and filming at the same, well, I mean I am, but I'm in my driveway. So anyway, I don't know, the randomness of early mornings and booth day. Fun. I'm in my booth at Moonstruck Mercantile, and the owner has music playing, so I can't really put it up with the music playing. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a voiceover and explain kind of what I'm doing. So I brought a big tote full of stuff that was all tagged, clean, and ready to be put in my booth. I try to be always ready when I do that, in case, we're open and there's people coming in, and you don't want to be in their way. So I want to try and get things done as quickly as possible. Where we're closed right now, I really like to move things around. I brought in this crate with a little shelf in the middle of it, so I wanted to put it here. I'm showing that I wanted to put it here to cover up the plugs, the electrical plug-ins. I have some stuff plugged in there, and it's just kind of an eyesore. So I'm kind of stacking things up and making it kind of higher, more shoppable. I like to keep things high so people can shop them, kind of eye level or waist level. And then I just start adding items to the top and see what I can come up with. This is like a wire basket that I put another basket inside, and then some greenery, and of course, because of the time of year, I try to put some sunflowers in, which I say the time of year, but I really like to put sunflowers in all year long because I just love sunflowers and I think they're beautiful. I love the yellow pops that it gives in my booth. It goes really good with the black and the green and the brown that's in all of my furniture and stuff. So I'm just pulling things together and moving things around a little bit to make more interest for people that have been here before. I don't want them to come in and go, oh, she's got the same stuff in the same spot every week. I try to move things around every few weeks, if not every week. It all depends on how busy things are and things like that. I have this little table in the middle, and I like to make it a little display area. So each section in my booth is kind of a display, I think of it as. So I have a bunch of different red items. I got these little tins you saw in my barn haul recently, and I just tried to pull together a bunch of different red items. And then of course I added a book, and I'm trying to create interest and something for the eye to look at, and a place where as they look at it, it doesn't just rest on one thing. So if you have multiple heights of things, it helps people's eye move across the table and look at everything, and they can see all the different pops. So on this one, I just like I said, I gathered all the things that were red, a few white things, and then we were open at this point, and so people started coming in. Some lady came in and was asking me questions, and she was looking for something specific, and I was trying to think of where that might, she might be able to find that, and it wasn't anything that I could think of. I didn't have it, and I was just explaining that it could be anywhere in there. Somebody might have it. So she moseyed on, and then I just started continuing my little vignette here. I love those little muffin tins. They're so cute, and I put them together, and I'm just going to add those for a little bit of interest and just lean them up, just kind of break up some of the red and white that's going on there. I have my pretty little dishes and my little funky creamer that I found, and I put that there, and I had some red and white with chickens on them, pot holders, so I just added those again for more interest. Now we're just going to take a look around my booth. I'm just going to let you guys take a peek and just check out my booth, and then if you have any questions or you want to know how I do something, or just anything, ask it down in the comments, and then I can put it into my videos so I know what you guys are looking for, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you guys have. If you're interested in upcycling, thrift flips, and things like that, I have another channel that's called Repurposed My Way that you can go ahead and check out. And I'll put a link here if you want to go check that out. So thanks for watching.